Hey guitar folks, well sadly a few days ago I did a When Doves Cry tutorial by the great Prince, and then just a few days later this terrible news that Prince is gone, so a little tribute to Prince. I thought I'd do another song, and this one's The Great Cream. Okay, so it's in B flat and simple chords. The chorus, verse sorry, is just a B flat, E flat, B flat. And that just repeats, and if you want to you could play. So I'm just doing this a little, you know, if you're playing, add a little riff to that. B flat, A flat, the 7th, back to the B flat, then B flat an octave higher, back to the B flat, and then do the same but on the E flat, E flat, D flat, E flat, back to the E flat. So that's a little riff that kind of fits over those chords. And then for the chorus, it's just still on B flat. And then I just play an F, okay? It's kind of an F minor, but I usually just play it as a power chord. So I leave the 3rd out. So I just play 7, 9, 9. And then for the final part of the chorus, it's just E flat, spooky doo wop, cream, get on top, cream, don't you stop, cream. Okay, so that's the majority of the song. Now there's some lovely little guitar wah-wah kind of licks in, so I'm just going to kick on the wah-wah pedal here. Let's get it on. There it is. And so what we've got is the first one, and then simply the first one we hear is just a simple slide onto the B flat. So, and he kind of usually mutes, does a little palm muting. So just a slide, and then we've got this so that one is just C sharp hammering to a D, E flat twice, then back to the C sharp hammering to D. So, but I often play that with by putting the A flat in the in and play it like that. So I have an A flat here on the 6th fret, D string. Then play B flat and E flat, just as a semi bar. So 8 and 8 on the D and G strings, and then back to the 6 6 hammering 6 7. So and then also we get occurring a few times throughout the song, just pre-chorus and a couple of times in the verses. We get a simple, just a sort of microtone bend on the C sharp, going up to a D, and then landing on a B flat, and also an octave higher. Okay, so these little licks you can just put in throughout the song. Now there's a little guitar solo in Cream, simple like this. So that's the first lick. Okay, so I'm just playing, sliding C to A flat, then F to G on the B string, then B flat to C on the top string, and then on the G string, F to G. So all together. Yeah. So it's nice the way it kind of fits. If you play, you could play it up here as well, like that. But I like this, we played it first string, because the fingers just fall into place. And then you've got this, which is played in harmony guitars. So the first guitar is played, just bend it up. Okay, bending from C to C sharp, and bending down again. Hit the B flat, A flat, B flat, G. And then the second guitar is played bending from the G to an A flat, F, E flat, F, and then landing on a D. I usually give it that little funky kind of hammer on from the C sharp. And if you've only got one guitar, you could play it like this, that kind of thing. Yeah, so I'm just bending on the 8th up to 9 on tops of strings, then F and B flat, then E flat, A flat, F, B flat, and then landing on G and D. So same notes, but just playing two parts at once, basically. And of course, if you've got a harmonizer, you can just play like that, which is nice. I've just got that set down so it plays a fourth below. So when I'm playing a C here, it's also playing a G beneath. So again, we get the same notes. And then we've just got a couple of slides, E flat on to an F. Alright, and then we just got, so we just hit A flat and a C. And slide them up to B flat and D. So enjoy Cream. Thank you.